Hi everyone, it's LaShonda from Labors of Love with another Therapy Thursday video. So today I want to talk about making up stories. And in this video, I want to start by sharing a story of how I was able to start grocery shopping again. See, I despise grocery shopping, or at least I did for a really long time. And there were several reasons. One, grocery stores are a place where by and large, most people have to go. It's a hub for all walks of life and different people from different places because food is necessary for survival. And there are some conveniences like click list or having your groceries delivered, but by and large, most people go to some form of store to get groceries. So I hated grocery shopping because I found it very difficult to navigate a world where people were so consumed with their own priorities and tasks and world and their own bubbles that they weren't really paying attention to other people. So people frequently leave their baskets in the middle of the aisle, or they dart out of the side aisle and cut you off. And it was just a very frustrating experience. So I stopped grocery shopping for a long time. But I do remember having to go to the grocery store after the workday, so like 5-6 o'clock, to pick something up. And while I was in there, I was coming down one of the main aisles, and the way I view it is this is like driving. So if I'm in the main aisle, I have the right of way, and if you are coming down one of the side aisles, you should stop and at least yield. That's just my own interpretation and perspective. So I'm walking down the main aisle, and this woman darts out with her cart, and really she didn't even see me. And one of my gut instincts was to get frustrated and annoyed, like she wasn't even paying attention. But I looked at her and I thought, what if this woman who was dressed in like a suit, a business suit and pumps, it's right around 5:36, so after work. And I thought, what if this woman is separated from her partner, and on her way home from work, she gets a call from one of her children saying, "Mommy, what's for dinner?" And almost in a panic, she goes, "Was dinner not there for you?" And the child says, "No, I don't know what we're going to eat." So all of a sudden, in frustration and anger and really underlying fear, she turns into a Kroger parking lot and she gets in there because now she has to stop and get groceries for a child who needs to eat when she thought it was taken care of. There's a lot of pressure at work. And so she was already kind of annoyed with things that she's going through at work, only to get a call to realize someone she was trusting to take care of her responsibility failed to do that. So now she had something else to put on her plate. Well, as I was sitting there making up this story, I found it very difficult to get through the whole story without having empathy for the woman that didn't purposely ignore me and almost hit my cart, but was just so consumed with her life circumstances that she didn't notice. I'm able to grocery shop again because sometimes I take intentional time to look around me and realize that everyone is going through something. And so instead of making up a story that she's just rude, or she wasn't raised with manners, or that she thought she was better than me, which are not uncommon for stories that I have made up about people, I decided to make up a story that would help me have empathy and compassion for her instead of feel very disconnected and judgmental of her. Our brain makes up stories because that's what our brain does. It fills in the gaps when we don't have information based on our previous experiences. My invitation and encouragement to you is, if you know your brain's going to make up stories, how about we try making up stories that have us consider that everyone is going through something, and that while we sometimes personalize the things that are happening to us, oftentimes people are just going through a lot. So that's my encouragement. As you go through your day, as you go through your week, as you go through the rest of your life, know that your brain is going to make up stories. And I'm just suggesting that we sometimes overwrite the story that our brain automatically makes up, and that we fill in the gaps with something that will help us be compassionate and empathetic. If you have a difficult time having empathy and compassion for others because it's very difficult for you to overlook the malice that has been perpetrated against you, Labors of Love would love to walk alongside you on that journey. Feel free to reach out to us at www.thelaborsoflove.com. Until next week, be well.